Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to today's tarot card video. Yes, I realize I'm like right in the sun right now. Which scene is the morning sun shining in through my bedroom window? Is what you see. Um, anyway, I wanted to get this video started early this morning, 8:11 a.m. Um, it was either that or do the video a bit later on in the evening. So I said, you know what, this week might as well just make an early tarot card video. Got tarot card puppy banjo over here. Don't worry, the sun is gonna move. So if it's absolutely annoying to you, it's not permanent. Um, anyway, here's our vibes today. I got my mom's Alice in Wonderland coffee cup. It says, I was just giving myself some good advice. Which I guess is a quote from the movie. I don't know exactly which part of the movie, but obviously a quote from the Alice in Wonderland movie, which is a Disney movie technically, and I think they have remakes and stuff like that. But anyway, so I got some coffee. I got some little figurines here. Got my cactus. Gonna do the crow tarot today. I was thinking about doing the cat tarot in honor of the new puppy, my mom's new puppy. And it's the cat tarot is just a little bit more jovial, a little bit more lighthearted. But I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do the crow tarot. Was my final decision. Um, oh, my feather fell over. I put it up and it fell over. Okay. And then I just got a little seashell, spiral seashell, malachite, and my new plum jasper. So, and also I wanted to share with y'all some more books that I got. But I am beloved. I had a free little library experience. I exchanged my beloved Beast book, Catch 22, and A Path with Heart books to this free little library. And y'all want to know what I chose? There were several books there in their little free little library, but I chose this one, and I really, really like it. It's called Relic. And I'm actually surprised I haven't made it into a movie. It's basically like a scary movie, but in a book, and it's about a curse at a museum. So I'm really enjoying this book. It's really fun read. I got this at the Free Little Library, and what I also got was this book, Why They Kill, by Richard Rhodes, The Discoveries of a Maverick Criminologist. This one's a little bit more nonfiction. I think it's interviews of people who've been put in prison for murder. Part biography, part sociology, part intellectual history. Current affairs and criminology. So I got this book too. I thought it looked interesting to me. If you didn't know, I went to UTSA. I didn't graduate, but at one point in time, I wanted my major to be in criminology, and maybe be a forensic scientist analyst. Um, and I think with that it's a liberal arts major. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure. I think I was a undeclared liberal arts major when I was thinking about pursuing criminology, but then I switched over to science major, which again I did not graduate. So I got my books, or my sketchbooks, and my husband's book, the pencils, and what else? Oh, I got this candle going. It's amber and bergamot from the West Coast Candle Company. We have a lot of candles here that are from California. It says made in California. And we usually get our candles at TJ Maxx or Home Goods and the like, which I think Home Goods has a new store called Home Sense, and I think that's where we got that candle. Anyway, so all set up here today. Tarot card puppy Benji, are you ready to get started? He's ready to get started. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I went to that Breathe store, and they have some new tarot cards, and I really liked some of them. Had my eye on them. So, I may or may not be getting a new tarot card deck, just for fun. So we'll see. Anyway, now that y'all ready to get started, now that I'm ready to get started, here we go. And also, I like this hat today. It's not super cold outside for like a beanie. But I really like this hat. It reminds me of my grandmother. This one. This grandmother. She was always wearing kind of stuff like this, from what I can remember. So I decided to wear it today. I got a black t-shirt and a brown beige hat. So we'll see what the fashionistas have to say about that. Okay. So as far as our tarot card spread today, I'm thinking the horseshoe. But you know what? I think I might do the Crow Tarot spread. I really like the idea of having hopes and fears and a grounding energy in this week's tarot card video. So I think I'll go ahead and do the Crow Tarot card spread with this little space that we have today. Anyway, one or two more shuffles should be good. Okay. I guess we're all ready to get started. As ready as we'll ever be. It is what it is, huh? So go ahead and get this Crow Tarot started. So Crow Tarot is an 8-card spread, the Crow Tarot spread. which is a spread by the creator of this Crow Tarot deck, which I absolutely love the imagery and stuff. Um, so this is what the box looked like. So this is what I was just like, okay, I have to have this Crow Tarot deck. And in the little booklet gives us a Crow Tarot spread, which I might, of course, as you know, I always refer to during our tarot card readings. Oh yeah, my brain just picture. So it's basically an 8-card spread with past, present, and future. The present is interesting. We have 3 cards for the present. One, our heart energy, which can be a permanent kind of thing about us, which I think is more in the Celtic Cross Tarot. But it again, it depends on what the spread is trying to tell us today. So it can be something permanent, or it can be something that's taken a hold of our heart energy. I think that's the word she uses in the book, and I use those words too because it's very it's understandable. Heart energy, I guess, can be any suit, any what is it? Wands, cups, swords, and pentacles. But when talked about like that, it seems to me, I see it more of a cups kind of energy, which is loves, dreams, emotions, feelings, and all that. So that's one card for the present energy. And then we have another card, a present card, that is the present and the foundation for the future, which I think is really interesting. So it's kind of an influence card. And then we have the advice, or something holding us back. So I consider those like 3 present cards. Then we have a past card. What was this one? I can't believe I forget. Let's see, card 6. Oh, okay, external openings. That's also why I like this spread. We have external openings, which again, it could be something permanent. It could be something to deal with this energy that has taken a hold of our heart energy. And then we have a hopes or fears, and then a grounding, and then a future card. So now that I've explained all that, I guess we can go ahead and get started. Our heart energy today is the reverse Knight of Cups. This is very interesting. So the reversed Knight of Cups is a not a fear of the mundane, but a just kind of a mundane kind of there might be a probability of getting bored, which, as far as cards being reversed, is not the worst card to have. This is a great card of rights, a fighter, very in tune with the emotions. I think the Wands is also kind of similar to this, in the sense that the crow is flying alongside the horse and stuff like that. And the fish represent, I guess, like knowledge and wisdom and stuff like that. And there's the little cup balancing on the head. Um, Obvious water element here. Um, so we had today our heart energy is reversed. Um, Knight of Cups here. So that's really interesting. I think as far as being unseen, maybe somebody is trying to diminish our light or something like that. Um, that's as by what I mean by unseen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Um, so maybe our challenge today might have something to do with somebody trying to, for lack of a better word, erase us. So it seems today we have a heart energy that's good, and maybe a impossibility of being hidden and unseen for who we truly are and stuff like that. So far so good, I think. Our present in the platform and foundation for the future. Oh no. This is Five of Cups. This little guy, he's very concerned about the cups that are being spilt over. So maybe in today's tarot card reading, this Five of Cups can mean something positive, which is interesting. The Five of Cups upright usually means spending too much time worrying in the sense of emotions, not necessarily thoughts and stuff like that. But getting spending a lot of emotional energy worrying about what you don't have as opposed to what you do have. But I think today we have a new meaning for this card. This little crow can be very concerned about these cups spilt over. And so maybe we can be wondering why, as far as personification goes, maybe there's an inquiry as to why these cups, which can represent people and their emotions and whatever they got going on, right? Loves, dreams, feelings, all that. So why these three cups have are spilling over. Their water is, their cups are getting empty. And then probably goes to wonder why these cups are staying full. So maybe our present energy, which is the foundation and platform for the future, can be a very giving crow, a very kind of selfless, worried more about other people than maybe your own personal individual gain. So that's very interesting. I'm glad we have a new way in perspective to look at this Five of Cups. Because I like the number 5 and I like the cup. So I'm glad we have a good way of looking at this. Obviously, there's the running water in the background and the trees. So that's symbolism for probably, being able to stay connected and I guess grounded. If there's any sort of heightened emotions going on. One second. Okay, sorry about that. So far so good. We have a positive message, but maybe at first glance, not the best, but going into this tarot card reading without judgment is very helpful. So our advice or something holding us back. Obviously today, this third card is our advice. Definitely not something holding us back as far as missed opportunity. This is really great. Presently we have all three cups for our first three cards. This Two of Cups is upright, yay, and which means a lot of harmonious stuff going on, which in love is obviously very pleasant and kind of a what more could you ask for type situation. You've got these one heart, two cups. There's obviously not a spilling of the cups, but maybe there's some sort of compartmentalizing of these cups, which is good, especially with cups. There is not going to be any sort of confusion or misunderstanding or miscommunication when it comes to matters of the heart. So this is good. This is just a really great card to get. So far a lucky day, lucky spread, lucky tarot card spread day today. So maybe whatever our present is with being inquiring about others, and maybe waste, maybe that is something that's has a lot to do with the Two of Cups. So that's interesting. So our hopes and fears today is the reversed Four of Swords. I would say this probably leans towards more our fears than our hopes. This reversed Four of Swords is somebody who busies themselves, however that is. It's a reversed sword, and not addressing what needs to be addressed. They're busying themselves to do the exact opposite. They busy themselves to avoid addressing what needs to be addressed. So this Four of Swords reversed is a lack of responsibility, lack of communication, and a lack of logic and reason. But as far as getting a card like this, this isn't the worst. This this crow here is kind of just laying there chilling and separate from these two other crows. So as far as like maybe being swept up into somebody else's wasteful energy expenditure that doesn't actually help or solve anything, it seems to be like that's not that much of a big deal. If this was like the Page of Swords reversed, I would say it would probably be a warning of some sort of mental anguish that is planned for you, or is going to happen, has the high probability of happening. But this reverse Four of Swords is probably not going to be so much the mental anguish energy storm for us. but nonetheless, the Five of Cups is known for, not today, but the Five of Cups is known for being a little bit focused on loss and waste than but with this Four of Swords, I think it kind of is an accompaniment to the Five of Cups here. Again, not necessarily for today, but as far as generalities go, it seems like maybe it could be a hopes and fears card. We're addressing an issue that needs to be addressed, and the issue is not addressing an issue. So it's, I don't know, kind of a bit of a catch-22 there, for lack of a better word. Our grounding energy today is the reverse Ten of Wands. This is very interesting. This was such a positive card in our last reading. And as far as it being reversed and underneath the Knight of Cups here, with the Five of Cups and the Two of Cups, this is a very interesting card to get. Our grounding energy can be very intellectual, logical, communication, there might be some frustrations having to do with intellectuality, is that a word? And communication. Obviously doing something very different than this Four of Swords here. So it looks like there's a burden to bear, and there might be frustrations with ways in which communication is available, ways in which intellect is available, which is very interesting. Information and knowledge. So yeah, this is our grounding energy today. Which again is very interesting. You might think that maybe this Two of Cups and this Ten of Swords, it would be better if they were switched, right? Our grounding energy should be this Two of Cups here, and our advice should be this Ten of Swords here. So whatever is going on, which is very emotional and I hate to use these terms, especially since I'm not a psychologist or anything, but and feel free to chime in, obviously, but these cups is a little bit more, if the downside of things, of suits, these cups, the downside I think would be depression, and the downside to swords would be anxiety. So I think this is very interesting setup we have today with these swords and cups, being the body of the bird today, the crow. So things might be a little bit different than what's conventional maybe, as to this Ten of Swords and this Two of Cups. But I guess that's what the reverse Knight of Cups means, is we're going to have to maybe, it's not the worst negative meaning of the card, but maybe we're just going to have to look at different perspectives and different avenues and pathways into accomplishing our goals, which is why I say this Four of Swords reversed is a separate from the stuff we've got going on, and obviously very appropriate that it's like the head of the bird there. So let's go ahead and check out our past card. Let's see what we got in the past going on. The Star. This is just great. The Star, I think, is a water element. Our first major Arcana deck card. Oh, it's an air element. Very interesting. Wishes, happiness, astronomy, optimism. If there's a problematic time in your life, which I guess is this line right here, and also maybe this Five of Cups, but maybe that gives us the tools and to be able to understand this Five of Cups card today. There's a cleansing energy here, which is great. This water is cleansing any sort of negativity. She's got a little songbird, that orange songbird right here. An air element, which is very interesting. The major Arcana deck cards kind of do that. Temperance, the Temperance card is two cups in the water, but it's a fire element, and this here is all this water, and it's an air element, but I guess we should thank the songbird for that. And again, this is just a really great card to get. It's a place of love and stability. May feel a profound transformation. So this is a very interesting card to get for the past. And it being a major Arcana deck card. Again, very interesting. So as far as this, the air element in this reverse Ten of Swords card, whatever our grounding energy is, maybe the Star has a lot in store for us. So like the Star card says, it's whatever trials and tribulations that are going on, there's going to be a really it's going to be worth it. There's going to be a very positive outcome. And as far as this being in the past placement, I think is very interesting. So far so good. A lifetime change as far as that transformation goes. So let's see what our external openings, uninvited energy is. The Queen of Cups. Well, this is just great. The Queen of Cups is very mature, very emotionally in tune, very connected to the water, obviously, and our lunar selves. Sometimes we could be going through life with our sun selves, our sun signs, our sun sides of us, and thinking everything's okay, but we haven't paid attention to our lunar self and our lunar sides and signs. But this Queen of Cups is here to tell us that any problem we get is solvable. as far as emotions, which seem to be a big part of this spread. Um, our, our emotions are going to be, I guess, taken care of. Yeah. And of course, this is such a great card with all the animals too, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and see what our future and outcome is. The reverse Three of Cups. So this is very interesting. We have definitely a very positive kind of lower chakras. Maybe I guess it's kind of different with a bird, but our lower chakras seem to be very like everything's all good. Our upper chakras, like this Four of Swords and this Three of Cups, seem to be a little bit off balance here. The Three of Cups for the future is, not the best card, but again, maybe this applies to this Four of Swords here reversed. Maybe there's a group, as far as it's very interesting. I talked about the sun self and the lunar self before this card, but I think it's very interesting how we get this reversed Four of Swords, which is embodies somebody who busies themselves to get away with things, to not complete the task at hand, ulterior motives and stuff like that. So I think it's very interesting we get these two cards here. Last week we got this card too, I think. But this Three of Cups is saying it's not a time of celebration. It's a time of overindulgence. So we have this kind of somebody who may have the appearance of working hard and somebody who may have the appearance of overindulgence going on with the head and beak of the crow, which happens to be the hopes and fears in the future and outcome. So I don't know if there's going to be a breaking point because of this lunar and solar selves that we have going on. We're taken care of, but it seems like somebody else isn't. So I think it's very interesting today. We have the cups and these swords, water and air element. We don't have any other suits or elements other than those. So it looks like we're going to be inquiring about maybe why people have done what they've done, and maybe we should be we have a lot to be thankful for, because this is the present card and the platform and foundation for the future. So maybe we have a lot to be thankful for. I'm gonna wait till the next video, sorry.